Gate. Right. You understand? Chinese come here on boats every single day and open up shops in your neighborhood. Right. Getting rich over you, black man, Hispanic man, and Indian man. What the hell did the Latino do to you? What the hell did the African American do to you? What the hell did the Haitian man do to you for you to hate us so much? That's why this place gotta burn. Right. You understand? In the name of Yehovah Hashem Yahushua. We gotta be saved from our oppressors. The thing is that you don't realize that you are captivity. The thing is you don't realize that you are the children of Israel that Christ died for. Right. Well, listen, we here to unify the Mexicans. Why? Because the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, we love the Mexicans. But we're going to stand for the Mexicans, you understand? And we're going to stand for our brothers and sisters under our brothers. We've been divided, we don't know who we are, according to the Bible, you understand? But we are here to show you and let you know that we are from we are family, according to this tribe right here. The Negroes, the West Indians, the Haitians, Dominicans, all the way down to the Mexicans, we are a family. Right. And guess what? We are oppressed together. We are oppressed together. We are in the slums, the ghetto, the reservations, and the barrios. And that's no coincidence. Like the last powerful priest brought out was so heavy that we are, that God had cursed us for being a disobedient people. A father will discipline his children. Right. A father will put his child on the punishment. Right. That's what slavery was about. Right. That's what living in the slums, ghettos, and reservations was about. Right. That's what being called by the oppressors' last names and these white names were all about. Right. This is a high time, if you're black, Hispanic, and North American Indian, to come into the schools of the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, start following these laws, statutes, and commandments of God. Stop worshiping your God and start being an Israelite. You understand? Let me get a whole thing chapter 15. And the Most High God is so wonderful, and that's exactly what He's doing. You understand? This ice is going to force us to come together. This poverty is going to force us to come together. This tribulation is going to force us to come together. Please, love.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
I will what?
I will go and return to my place.
God is going to go and return to His place. You understand? God is the father of black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. In the Apocalypse, it said that strength coming from heaven. God is our strength. We are the body of God because God removed our strength for us being disobedient to God. You know?
Till they acknowledge their offense.
Till they do what?
Till they acknowledge their offenses.
The Bible says what?
Till they acknowledge their offenses.
Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian. That's one thing you got to be clear about. You understand? You got to acknowledge your offense to God. We offended God by what? Being in Christianity. We are offending God by worshiping a white Jesus Christ. We offended God by following Islam, a goddamn rock. You understand that those filthy, disgusting things that kiss or slobber all over. Right. You understand? We offended God by what? Interracial marriage with the other nations. Right. We offended God by being in the LGBT community. We offended God by what? Getting shape up and eating pork, lobster, and shrimp. Right. We offended God, you understand? By the things He told us to do, and we do the opposite. We do it.
And seek my faith.
And seek who?
And seek my faith.
Don't seek trust, don't doubt faith.
And seek my faith.
Seek ye faith.
And seek my faith.
Some people even take advice from entertainers like Steve Harvey.
And seek my faith.
I said what?
And seek my faith.
We gotta seek God's face, man. You understand? And that's the problem. We are not seeking God's face. We are seeking after the lifestyles and the customs of the other nations, of the so-called white men and the other nations, man. We gotta put on the customs of the children of Israel that God gave us. He gave us His laws, statutes, and commandments, and His culture and heritage. So why are we seeking outside that? You understand? We gotta seek His face and what? Go back and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know?
and their afflictions.
What?
And their afflictions.
What?
And their afflictions.
Uh-oh, and their afflictions. Who like to be afflicted? You understand? Who like not having a job? Who like paying for rent?